Hey guys, we's back. In today's video we are reacting to Changbin's SKZ-PLAYER, and after I finished filming Han's and Hyunjin's SKZ-PLAYER, this dropped and I was just like, oh my goodness, Changbin too. So all of Stray Kids are literally releasing like individual SKZ-PLAYERs and I am so ready. This is Changbin's and it's called Streetlight and it features Bangchan. I'm really excited to get right into this because a lot of people, I've tried to steer away from like spoilers as much as I can, but a lot of people have been saying this one hits really different, and it's unfortunate because there are no English captions for this video. Just for the SKZ-PLAYERs, there's really no English captions, and I'm not gonna be able to like really fully understand the depth of what Changbin is like speaking about, and that sucks. Like, I will definitely watch a lyric video, check out the lyrics, English translation after this, but I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna be, I know that it's gonna be kind of raw and emotional, and I'm scared, and hopefully I'll get to like really understand that with this song as much as I can without like English translation. So let's just get right into this because it's Changbin, and he, again, every single one of Stray Kids never disappoint, and I feel like he's just gonna pour out his soul into this, and let's just go. Okay. So lyrics by Changbin, composed by Changbin and Bangchan, and arranged by Bangchan. 3racha, we're literally doing everything. Okay, I'm scared. The black and white. You could already tell from his... Appa. You just know he's pouring his soul out right now. Okay, we got him on the scene. He has not looked at the camera once. The melody and... Okay, now we're starting to get some color. The way he reached out like that. Who cares? I really wish there was English translation. The blue paint, what is that? I wonder what that signifies. Oh my god. The light peeking out and... Oh, my heart. Did you don't cry? Are those tears? Okay, that part where he's like going off at the end and the light slowly trickles in. Okay, I didn't talk a lot during this because I was just trying to feel, you know, what he's singing about. And even though I don't understand, I got the message. Like, I felt like I knew, you know, like the way that he poured out his soul and his heart as he was singing this, like you could just tell the struggles that, you know, idols go through, feeling empty and lonely and like, you know, dealing with everything. You know, Stray Kids is a big advocate of like, you know, being relatable and like writing songs that like a lot of people, you know, can relate to and go through in like their own lives. And like, I don't know, this song, the way, the tone, the emotional tone it just gives is just like, it's so raw. And like, I commend Changbin for like showing us a piece of his mind and his heart and bearing it out for everyone to see. I'm sure once I read the lyrics I will feel it even more deeply, because I'll know like the extent of like what the meaning behind his words. And like, I don't know, like the imagery, like that blue paint or whatever that was on the branch, I don't know what that signified at all. At the end, the blue like trickled on his hand. It seemed like it was like tears or something like that, but if anyone knows what that signifies, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm sure I'll do my own like digging after this video. But like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually go check out a lyric video because I feel like it just wouldn't do this justice if I just like left it as it was. Okay, so I scrolled through the comments and I found someone who translated Changbin's comment, so I'm gonna read that. So, Streetlight is a song that narrates the contents of someone who pretends to not speak to others on the streets, but is sad. If you have trouble, consult with someone. You can't solve it, but it's easy to just feel free to say it. In fact, before I wrote this song, I couldn't really tell anyone, and I had a hard time alone, but I felt like I was writing it down. As I was writing it down and recording it, I felt like I was telling someone about it. I hope you find someone to give it to. So, wow. So he was having a hard time and he couldn't talk to anyone about it. So he wrote down a song and it brought him comfort. And it just shows you music brings comfort to people. Like, music is so important. It's so important. That's why like people look up to these artists and idols and just like feel something when they sing, because they're kind of speaking for them in a sense, because these are things that people go through as well. It's so relatable, and like just knowing that like you're not the only one going through something like this, it's comforting. But yeah, I'm gonna check out a lyric video like I said I was going to do. Okay, I have now watched a lyric video for this song, and those lyrics though, this is why I wish they were the English trans initially, because those lyrics are something else. Changbin, I already said this, but Changbin literally poured out his soul into this song, and like every word he said, relatable. I've felt like that many of times in my life, and it's not a fun feeling to feel lonely and like just hold everything in and just feel like you're the only person that like you can rely on, that you can't share. You feel like you can't share your problems or your concerns with anyone because you just feel like they won't understand, and you feel like you're the only one that can bear the weight of like what you're going through, and that is just such a powerful thing. And like my heart goes out to Changbin and anyone who's ever felt like that, because it's not fun to go through things alone, just to have no one to talk to, and like, you know, trying to smile brightly, but even though you're broken inside, and you know, you're trying to put on this image of yourself that, you know, is appealing to other people, where they won't seem or feel like anything is wrong, so they won't ask. But you're so desperately wanting someone to ask you if you're okay and just check up on you and feel like they care, but like you also don't want to fish for it, you know what I mean? So like this song, it just hits, and I'm just so proud of Changbin for releasing this song for stays and for anyone. Like this is like, honestly, this is why I really love SKZ-PLAYER, because we are able to see Stray Kids do something that, like, you know, it's really raw and really emotional. Even Jisung's, you know, in Hyunjin's cover, or his dance, not his cover, that was his choreography, but like they're like showcasing these sides of them that, you know, we don't really get to see. And you know, in the sense that, you know, Changbin's, you know, like past and like what he like dealt with, and like, you know, he said he found comfort in writing and recording this song, and hopefully it brings comfort to, you know, anyone else. And you know, it really does, to see, I've said it before, but it just really does comfort. It has a comforting feeling, you know, and I don't know, it's just really powerful. And I don't want this video to be like really serious, but like this video is very serious because it's a very serious topic, and you know, it just shows, you know, idols, what they're human, they go through things like we go through, and you know, it's really important that, you know, they're able to like speak their truth and like, you know, come forward and, you know, talk about what they dealt with. So I'm really proud of Changbin for releasing this song. Bangchan and Changbin like created a beautiful song, and I didn't even realize that Bangchan was harmonizing with Changbin for a certain part. And but yeah, it was beautiful, and I'm proud. So I'm gonna end this video here because I had a lot to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please listen to the song and know that you're not alone. There's always somebody, and like the words of Changbin, talk to somebody about it. Talking does help. It does help. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.